Hey guys, this is Brendan from LemTask. Today, I want to walk you through what I believe is the cleanest Zenkit-based setup for internal SOPs. Not the most complex, not the most advanced, but the one that actually gets used by teams without confusion. If you've ever opened a base and thought, this feels powerful but also messy, this setup is for you. Let's start with the biggest mistake I see. People create multiple collections too early. For internal SOPs, you want one collection called something like company SOPs, internal processes, or simply SOP library. I just simply used company SOP. Each item in the collection is one SOP, from client onboarding, content publishing, internal approvals, and so on. It's not one task, not a step. It's the entire complete process. For example, client onboarding would have its steps inside there. Content publishing would have the same. Internal approvals would have the same, and workflow would have the same. This keeps everything in one place, which is exactly what SOPs need. Zenkit-based allows relationships, references, and advanced linking, and that's where many setups fall apart. So for internal SOPs, you do not need cross-link collections, you do not need nested references, you do not need dependencies. Why, do you ask? Because SOPs are read far more often than they're edited. If someone needs to understand the process, they shouldn't have to jump between tables to do it. It should be in a nice simple list, all in the same document. So instead, keep your steps inside the item. Use descriptions, checklists, or sections. Keep everything visible in one screen. Simple beats clever every time. Next is views. This type of setup works best with one main view, not 5. If you look at all the types of views, everything from a table to mind map to hierarchy to a Gantt to a form editor to dashboard and files. I prefer the Kanban view or the simple list view. With these two views, columns stay minimal. Your SOP name is clear to see. You can see the status, see the last updated time of it, and that's it. You're not managing projects here. You're managing clarity. One view means no guessing where things live. There's no training needed, and know which view should I open moments. So what does this actually look like in practice? You open Zenkit-based, you open your SOP collection, and you click on the SOP that you want to work with. Let's say workflow. You'll see it's a clear title with a clear description as I hover the mouse pointer over the title, with a short description explaining when this SOP is used. You have step-by-step instructions. I simply measured or named them 1, 2, and 3, and 4, but you get that gist. And you have the option of putting links or objects into the specific steps. Everything required to execute this process is contained right here. There's no scrolling through multiple tools, no switching context, or no second guessing. This is what makes SOPs stick. The reason this setup works is simple. It matches how people think. When someone needs a SOP, they're usually either under pressure, unsure of the process, or looking for one clear answer. This entire structure removes overengineering, cognitive overload, or tool fatigue. Zenkit-based becomes a reference system, not a puzzle. For context, this is how we do this in LemTask, which is the tool we use ourselves. The principle is the same. There's one clear structure, one main view, and SOPs designed for reading, not managing. The difference is that LemTask is built specifically around process clarity and reuse, which removes even more setup work, but the thinking stays identical. If you apply the setup in Zenkit-based, you'll already be ahead of most teams. And if you want to see this approach in full, LemTask is linked below.